Hello, and welcome to Yogscast.
It's like a little convention.
Did the salute.
Almost.
Yeah.
Our first ever
Like a
Australian convention.
Yognort meets up.
Yogcon.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ almighty, it's a creeper.
It's gone.
Yeah, those are very, very
gone,
bad.
Simon.
They follow you and they explode.
What do you do? Shin! Shin and a lever and a bunch of redstone.
Check this out. This is the door.
That's the door?
Yeah, Ugu Craft door. Watch this. It's going to be amazing. So this is our secret laboratory hidden inside this mountain. NASA have funded it. They've given us a small budget with which to make scientific experiments, test out mods.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna pull it. Ready?
Okay, here we go.
Bong.
Ooh!
Run. No.
Whoa!
There's literally oil here.
Just get the oil. Get a bucket.
Scoop it up with your fucking hand and just bring it back. Bring me back a few handfuls of oil. I'll put it up my ass and then we'll go into space. I don't fucking know.
Oh god, warning. Hold space to slow down. Entry velocity -46. Oh shit!
What?
No!
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole and digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole.
Oh my goodness me.
This is so ridiculous. Oh my god.
Diggy diggy hole.
So, this week's topic, as seen by the intro, is the Yogscast, a group of gamers that started in 2008 by Lewis and Simon, and it grew into this semi-massive corporation. I actually don't know what the status of the corporation is, but we're going to talk about how I first watched their content, and how I watched their content throughout the years. So if you enjoy this video, hit that like button and subscribe. I hope you enjoy, so let's just get right into it. So they'll start in 2013. The first time I've ever seen the Yogscast was when I was getting ready for school one day, and my brother was watching them on the living room floor. As I was getting ready, I looked over, and I was listening to the video, and I found that it was funny. I genuinely found it was funny, just overhearing it, which, that's kind of crazy that I was just over listening to it, and I was finding it funny. So I asked my brother what the video was, and he said it was from the Yogscast, and the video name was called Bad Gas. That's all I've heard. Thanks, brother. That's a lot of information there. So after school, I looked up the name, and I surprisingly found the video. I never laughed as hard as I did at a YouTube video than I did that day, and when I watched it for the first time ever, it was the Yog Labs Bad Gas episode. It was different from what I've seen before. Seeing like two British guys chit-chatting and playing mods in a lab. Like, that just seems like a crazy concept to me that worked for me, and I found it very funny and likable. I decided that I wanted to watch all the Yog Labs episodes, but only that series only, as I didn't know what else the Yogscast really had. And that was basically just the start. Later that year, I watched almost all of the Yog Labs episodes, and I clicked on another series that they were doing, which was Moon Quest. I started watching like in the episode 30 range. I didn't really want to watch from the start because I was like, oh, that's too much time, so I decided to just watch in the 30s. I was like, you know what, why not? I just want to watch it, and I'm glad I did. At that point, I realized that whenever Lewis and Simon uploaded, it was interesting and very funny to watch. and I continue doing that. And I continue watching the Moon Quest series because that was I was really lucky to see the Moon Quest, the rocket launch thing, like on their channel, because sadly it's like blocked for copyright reasons. But you can still watch it, like, as a re-upload, which is pretty cool to see. And it is like I'm never gonna forget the memory of seeing it live. Well, not live, like, they were live streaming, but I didn't watch it live. I watched it on a video. Just not get confused, alright?
Oh, well, I mean, this could have gone better.
What do you mean it could have gone better? It couldn't have gone worse. Even if you'd exploded on the way to the moon, some of your shit would have probably rained back down to Earth. As it is, you're on the moon, in creative mode, with half of your shit missing.
Put the flag down in the crater.
Put the flag in the crater, and then just kill yourself.
I don't know where the flag is. The flag has blown up.
The flag had got... Even the flag!
The flag is gone.
Worst mission ever.
So it's 2014, so after watching all of Lewis and Simon, I went to their other channels. Because I was just scratching the surface of what the Yogscast had to offer. So I started watching Duncan's content because he was always with Lewis and Simon, so I'm like, why not, you know? Why the hell not? So I watched his content for a little bit, then I also watched Shin's content. He was also in Moon Quest, or like, well, technically they talk about him, and also Sips I watched a little bit. Which led me to many other channels because they were all interconnected and entwined together, so it's like, I basically watched all of them. So in 2015 to 2016, it was a year that the main channel started to strive away from Minecraft and more into other popular games like GTA 5. Since Simon was away from the channel because of surgery or something like that, I forget what it was, but he was away, and Lewis had like do the channel by himself. And so I don't work. I mean, I don't work for the Yogscast, so I don't know what happened. I don't know the details. I mean, I still watch the channel, but there were a lot of other people in his videos now. Instead of Minecraft series, there were GTI 5 races. And I never heard of these people before, like Xylus and Rizian. This was like back in like 2015 when he was, like, that's when I think the GTA stuff started. I don't know when it started. I know, like, Lewis, Duncan, and Sips started, like, their own GTA thing, like, but then they did racing later on with them. I also watched Sips be the, yeah, this reminded me of Sips and Glass saying whatever he was. There was a lot of funny moments that they did with GTA in the early days when they played it. Like when Sips was like this glass person, like stabbing people with glass. I forget what it's called.
These people are just having a little smoke outside and I'm gonna glass them. Oh no. Why didn't I glass that person? I kicked her instead. Alright, here comes the glassing. The glassing has occurred. I did a drive-by glassing. Now I'm running into the night. The glassinator is on the loose.
Yogscast also, you know, they did real-life content as well, which I did watch. It's always fun because you get to see what the person behind the voice is, and you get to see them do actual live action stuff. Like, the one thing I'll never forget is their military video, which I loved watching because they're British people, but they're trying to pretend like they're Americans. And they were sounding like they're like World War II like soldiers. Sounds just using a minigun, like spraying everything. It's like for the Queen, but they're like, oh wait, they're American, so for Obama, something like that. I forget the line. I haven't watched it in years.
That's for the Queen! Or maybe it was the King back then, I'm not entirely sure. Oh wait, I'm American. That's for the President!
But they were so funny. Even when they weren't playing games, that's the specialty. You know, the Yogscast guarantee, that old saying. 2017 was around this time I started to go away from the main channel, not because the content was getting bad or anything like that, but because I was growing out of gaming content. At the time, I started watching more different types of content, and I didn't have time to watch the Yogscast all that much, or even Minecraft in general. Like, started watching, you know, Drama Alert, you know, different types of content. I still occasionally watch the side channels like Duncan, Shin, Hat Films, like occasionally, like sometimes. So this is a time where I kind of strived away from their content, and it's not like their content was getting bad. Whenever there was like a video, like their GTA 5 race, I would watch it. Whenever they would do like an update video, or they would occasionally play Minecraft, I would watch it. Same with anyone else from the group. I would still watch them, just not as much. Starting from 2018, and I guess it goes into now, since the Yogscast are one of the biggest Minecraft influencers, and been making content for years now, people have gone taking some clips and made compilations of them. The YouTuber that may come to mind that you may be thinking of is the Mad Cat. You may see in his videos. He takes clips from live streams and make them into little videos. Like he's doing it now with like Lewis and Leo, I think her name is. Like he's done a lot of. I guess he likes those live streams. I don't know. He does like many clips of them a day. This gave me the Yogscast feel, but in more a condensed way. So instead of watching any Yogscast channel, I can just watch the best bits in a short time, or watch a certain thing in a certain amount of time. I still watch the main channel, but only for the updates and major events. Like in 2019, the first YogsCon took place, and I watched all of the best bits from Mad Cat and watched the preparation on Luce's channel. I'm mentioning it because the first ever YogsCon. It's a YouTubers convention. I know in the past there were YouTuber conventions which weren't the best and they had a lot of controversy, so it's nice to see this event that they did go really, really well, even with all the controversy that happened like right before it, but it still went really, really well, and I'm glad that nothing controversial happened at the event. So I want to strive away from the script that I've written, and I want to talk about something, controversy time. I don't like talking about this stuff, because I don't know what's going to happen, but I am anyway, because I gotta address the elephant in the room here. So, a couple months ago, I believe a member of the Yogscast or a couple of them were charged with inappropriate actions and were removed from the company. The two major ones are Terps and Shin. I kind of want to talk about Shin. He is, I was surprised, and this was, during the YogsCon video that I watched. I read the comments down below, and it was like, oh, Shin left, that's bad, and what are you talking about? And then I looked it up on YouTube, and on Reddit, they said that he resigned, and, it's sad, but that doesn't really affect the content that he was in before. Whenever I see him, I'm not oh, sad, boo-hoo, he's gone. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't think of it in the now tense, think of it in the past tense. Yeah, it's sad to see him go, but for everyone that's sad, don't, be, it's in the world, I think, because it isn't, because Shin is in a lot of content, he's in hundreds of videos on the main channel, plus he has his own channel, he's on Duncan's channel, he's on all these different types of platforms. He's in so much content I've not seen, and seeing it for the first time, it's it's new content to me. So, I think what Shin has done is because a lot of people say, he's innocent, he isn't, I'm not here to say, he is or not, that's not what I'm here to say, I'm just addressing my opinions on the whole situation. The thing that I do want to address, or kind of raise a question to, is, for the people who think he's innocent, he resigned, wouldn't he have stayed in the job if he was innocent? Wouldn't he defend his job for what he's done? So it makes me believe that he actually did it and resigned. Or, the other way you see is that he knew what he'd done. Let's just say he was completely innocent. It's not going to matter, because he was going to drag the business down. And the Yogscast is a place where you want to be, happy. It's not a place, whenever you think of the Yogscast, you don't think of anything bad. They want to make you think that's good, because that's good business strategy. You don't want to have controversy, so anyone that, makes the company look bad, you're going. And one thing that kind of annoys me is that Lewis never addresses it. He only addresses it on Reddit. He doesn't make videos on the situation, which is kind of bad, because, the majority of people don't know anything. I know, again, it's not to address any business, because you don't want, other YouTubers always make, videos talking about issues. And that's not good, because you don't want these videos being recommended years later and stir up controversy. So I understand why he doesn't, but to a large majority of people, like, I did not know, and I only found out because of the comment section down below. That's the only way I knew. Like, I would have never known. I'd be like, oh, Shin's just taking a really long break, because before then, he wasn't on the main channel. So I was like, oh, he's just on a long break, doing whatever, and, like, now I understand. Like, you need to address it for your large platform on YouTube. You could delete the video, that's an option, but, making it one statement on Reddit is not really gonna address it. Like, not everyone's gonna see Reddit. Not everyone goes on Reddit. You're a YouTuber, you should address on the YouTube channel. I mean, Sips, I've seen clips, like Simon addressed it. Like, Lewis is the only one that hasn't, like, I don't think we're ever gonna hear Lewis say Shin again, unless it's, like, a past video. But, like, other content that Shin has been in, that he's not in anymore, people have talked about. Like, Sips, like I said, talked about, he made, like, someone clipped. There's a people that are opinion except for Lewis, because, like, I'm not bashing him. I'm not. But, it's kind of, like, I'm not trying to bash him saying, like, oh, he's a bad person. He isn't, because he's thinking about the greater scheme of the business. Because it's his job to keep his business afloat. So, it probably sucks that he had to, tell Shin, oh, you're fired, or you're, like, resign. I don't think he fired, I think they both resigned. But for Shin, because he thinks he's an icon in the Yogscast, like, he's a well-known member, and people were mad when this happened. Like, they wanted to unsubscribe. Like, in the latest video that Shin had, which he has comments open for, because he doesn't have his comments open for his last video that he done, but for the last video that he has comments open for, people were mad. They're like, oh, we're so sorry, Shin. I'm going to unsubscribe from the Yogscast channel. Like, Jesus Christ. It's not it's his fault, but you shouldn't blame Yogscast. Like, even if he didn't do it, I think he was still going to resign. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. It's just a rant. So, to conclude, where I'm now at with Yogscast is that, since Minecraft has, had a resurgence, the main channel has Minecraft content again. It has the Minecraft that we wanted. No Yog Labs, but there's still Minecraft content, and so I watch it. Not all the time, but I watch it if I want to see Lewis and Simon again. I can always go back to the channel. There's always something for me to see. They also have the GTA 5 race. Jesus Christ, it's still going this day. Sure, it's not always daily, but like they still do it eventually. It is weird for me to think about, but like they are iconic. It's like, they're Minecraft YouTubers, yet they're iconic. That's really weird to think about, but that's what we're in nowadays. That's what the 21st century is. You can literally create a YouTube channel and become iconic and make work that is iconic. And I should say this, like, their older work, like their Tech It series, the Jaffa Factory, Jaffa Factory video, those videos are like watching old episodes of The Simpsons. Like, it feels like a timeless piece. Who knows how long Lewis and Simon are gonna go for, because they're like 40-year-old men. Is Lewis 40? I don't know. I know Simon must be 40. He looks 40. He has a giant white beard now. So, he's old. They're old. No, I'm not this. Look, Lewis, however old you are, I don't know. I think he said he was 40. Is he 40? I don't know. Comment down below how old he is. Or how old you think he is, because I have no idea. Maybe that could be a new mystery. But enough joking around, I'm going now. So you guys have enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe. I'm gonna go now, so bye.
Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess.